In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my strategy and just kind of giving my opinions, tips, stuff like that for the new Stage 2 Showdowns for Team Affinities to unlock those Future Stars cards. So we're going for 502 or more likes on the video. Subscribe if y'all are new on the road and getting super close to 53,000 subscribers. If we hit it before May 1st, we'll be giving away $250. Feel free to follow on any of those social medias in the comment section below. If you guys have any tips besides or in addition, you maybe agree with mine, just any tips about the new Showdowns, getting these Team Affinities done, stuff like that, leave it down in the comment section for everybody else to see and maybe myself to see, and I could try making a big tip compilation video for the Stage 2 Team Affinities. One thing that I want to mention before I show you guys my draft is that the final Showdown is on the veteran difficulty, and I think maybe all of these are on veteran. I want to say every single one is on veteran. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say all of the moments and Showdowns are on veteran difficulty, which makes this a little bit easier in my opinion than the Stage 1 Showdown. So that's pretty nice. And if you guys are going to skip to the end, this is my strategy. This is the one I personally do because a lot of the times, even for the Stage 1's Showdowns, and then for this one, I like to skip to the end because a lot of the time I can get it done and get those 15 runs, 16 runs that I need. So I like to skip to the end, but one thing that I really like to do for this new one, and honestly, it's pretty much the same in the first one too, but I like to play the first 3 moments and then sometimes this first Showdown, okay? So right here, you get 1530, 450 stubs, plus some XP, plus you get to upgrade your team, and then I believe it's 1, 1, and 2 for the run. So you get that many more, if you beat them, that many more runs that you don't have to get for the final Showdown. But here's the big one. So right here, 1530, 450 stubs. And then if you get this done, that is 500 more up to 950, and you get a silver player pack. And silvers right now are selling for, honestly, I think minimum 300 stubs. There's a lot that are going for a lot more right now. So by completing these first 4, you've already made your stubs back. So if you're going to skip to the end, you might want to think about doing these first 4 first and then skipping to the end. I mean, I know you get 1,000 subs from this anyways, but it's just nice because silvers are going for so much. You get that extra XP and these extra stubs. You get some more runs, and you have a little bit better of a team to try to get that final Showdown done. And it doesn't add that much more time to your run. I would say these first 4 would probably take about 10, maybe 15 minutes. So it is some extra time, but it's not a lot of extra time. With that being said, though, if you guys are able to skip to the end and beat it pretty easily, then in the time it takes you to do these 4 moments, there's a chance that you could maybe have another final Showdown. Like, you could beat one and then hop into another one, and it might be more worth your time in terms of getting those vouchers to just skip to the end if you're able to do that consistently. So for my draft, personally, I try to, if I can, get the players with the most power because there's different bosses, right? There's a little pool of players for the bosses and everything, so you're not going to get the same ones every time. So it could be a righty, it could get a lefty. So I try to get, if I can, balanced hitters. Now right here, I like power personally. So Arenado has, I would say, the highest average power, but Barry Larkin, if we can face a lefty, he's going to destroy those lefties. Otherwise, good contact versus a righty, whereas Arenado's vision and contact is a little bit lower. So I like to go well-rounded players with maybe the highest overall stats. Switch hitters can be nice, or guys that I know I love their swings. Like Bryce Harper, I know I love his swing, even versus a lefty. I really like him. In pitcher rounds, if I'm going to be playing any moments besides the final Showdown, I usually will just try to get 1 starting pitcher and 1 reliever, if that's a possibility. Maybe some pitch selections that I like. I have found that the computer is not great against sliders and changeups. So we're going to go Patrick Corbin, a lefty right there. And then whenever, okay, for me personally, I only get 1 starter, I only get 1 reliever, and the only time I only get pitchers are if I have to choose a pitcher, right? Like there's pitchers here, I'm not going the reliever, I'm going Adam Dunn. I know I like this card, so I'm going him. But here, this is a pitcher round, and I don't have a reliever yet, so we're going Dellin Betances, the only reliever. And then now we're in a round with more hitters, so I usually look for power. Right here, there's not really a lot, so I'm going to go the guy that I think could get the most base hits. For me, I think that's Ahmed Rosario. Was that a switch hitter that I just passed up on, though? Switch hitters can be good. I would recommend switch hitters, honestly, because they will help you, hopefully. Ooh, this is tough. because Eric Davis is so bad against the lefties for his contact and his vision's low, I'm going to go Avisail Garcia, a little bit more well-rounded. But switch hitters are really good in these showdowns. I would recommend looking for switch hitters just so that you can be prepared no matter the handedness of the pitcher. Look for swings you like. And whenever I'm in these perk rounds, I'm looking for contact boost, whatever boost. I'm looking for ones on pitches down the middle and in 2 strike counts. Those are the biggest ones, because especially if you're skipping to the end like I'm going to be doing today, then you're going to want to watch a lot of pitches. You're going to pretty much want to wait until 2 strikes almost every time, because that's going to get his energy down, his confidence down, and everything a little bit quicker. And then right here, there's not really anything I want. Contact boost with runners on base 2 outs. That's not going to matter that much. Opposing runners will not lead off in tight games. You know, there's not really too much things that I want. So we're just going to do the pitch velocity one and add it on. So what's hopefully going to happen in this video is I'm just going to go ahead and beat these 4 moments, the 3 first ones, and then the showdown, and then skip to the end and hopefully beat the end. That's what I'm going to try to do. And we're going to try to beat this first moment. I think I need 2 hits or 2 runs, maybe, and an extra base hit. So yeah, tally 2 runs, 1 extra base hit, and don't allow a run within the first 3 innings of the game. For me, if I don't get this done in the top of the first inning in terms of the extra base hit and the runs, then the hardest part for me becomes pitching, because I'll just leave meatballs down the middle since I'm facing the computer and give up solo home runs. So you really want to make sure you're paying attention on the mound. Avisail Garcia might have won me the moment. I don't know if I'm going to send the runner home. 52 speed. The computer's always good at relays and stuff. I'm going to decide to test it. Yeah, there we go. So we got this moment done. I was just really trying to get pitches down the middle. I'm pretty sure, again, all these are on veterans, so you're going to probably get 1 to 2 pitches down the middle per at bat if you're not getting walked. And it's really good to just try to focus and wait for that pitch. So now this is big. We really want to, if we're going to be playing these moments, we really want to get them done, just because that's some stubs, it's some XP, and it improves our team. So whoever we get here, also 1 showdown run that we don't have to get now. So whoever we get here popping up, we're going to really do our best to hopefully grab someone that's going to help the team. All these guys are pretty well balanced. I'm probably going to try to go someone with more power. I'm thinking Kurt Suzuki to replace Tucker Barnhart. For now, it's looking pretty solid to me. I like Kike Hernandez swing as well. And then we also go to perk. So accuracy and scoring position, don't really need that one. Contact boost on pitches outside the strike zone, maybe. Opponents make weaker contact. You know, none of these are super great. So we're going to go the contact boost pitches outside in case I do decide to chase. It's going to help me foul off pitches, or, you know, maybe get a base hit that I wouldn't normally get. Moments like this are one of my favorite ones. With a 2-0 lead, okay, you have to get a save with your closer. So that's why I try to draft 1 pitcher if I can. Let me make sure Betances is actually my closing pitcher too. He is. And I like it because I'm pretty sure, as far as I can tell, we'll have to see once we're into the moment too, I don't have to get a strikeout or anything, because there's ones where it's like, okay, get 2 strikeouts and win, or 1 strikeout. And sometimes I have a hard time striking guys out. So it's always nice when you just need to get 3 outs and get the win, especially with a 2-run lead. And there we go. I actually struck out the side on 9 pitches. I literally got an immaculate inning to get this moment done. But now that's a little bit more XP, a little bit more stubs, and another run for the final showdown that we don't have to get, plus another player and potentially perk to hopefully help us on the final one. And let's see, Gavin. Oh, I think Schwarber. I'm pretty sure I want to go Schwarber or Tebow. I think Ryan Braun has a really good swing though. I like his swing for these showdowns. Schwarber, we could put him. I could maybe put him. I don't know. See, here's the thing. Like for the final showdown and for like the boss battles and stuff, it doesn't matter what position they're at. But I'm gonna get Schwarber here. Okay. And oh, this is huge. This is my favorite one. The contact boost while losing, because you're always losing in the final showdown. So this is definitely a huge one. And I could, you know, maybe move Adam Dunn to first base or something. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Adam Dunn to first base. But if I wasn't going to do that, if I wanted Austin Riley in there still, I could always put Schwarber at I guess, you know, second base or something for this. And then the final one, because you're not going to be playing the field in these. So if you guys are going to be playing through the moments, it's okay to grab a bench bat. You know, look at the moment. Entering the bottom of the 8th inning, 2-2 tie against the Phillies. You need to try to win. So right here, I'm going to hopefully have my best hitters coming up. I'm going to have guys that I think I'd be able to score with. That's what I'm looking for personally from these moments and everything. And if you're playing all the moments, don't be afraid to get a bench bat. If you guys are skipping to the end, don't be afraid to get someone that's the same position, because you can just put them out of position. It's not going to matter for these bosses or for the final showdown. This one's big. If we can win this one, we get 2 extra runs onto that final showdown, and that would make it 4 runs that we wouldn't have to get, which is huge in those final showdowns. Also, this moment started with my number 7 hitter. So I'm pretty sure that the third moment, if it's in the National League one, I can't remember off the top of my head for the American League one, but if it's the third moment or whatever, or the moment where it's like you have to come back in the 8th, I think it starts at your number 7 hitter every time. So you might want to keep that in mind and maybe move your best hitters down to the number 7 spot. Also, for this moment, make sure you guys are warming up your relievers, because they don't automatically warm up anybody for you. And it's always nice to have a reliever coming in the 9th inning, especially if you take the lead in the bottom half. It's always nice having them come in full energy, full, warmth and readiness. And we got this moment done, so that's going to be 2 runs that we don't have to get now on the final showdown, assuming we can beat the first showdown boss. I know sometimes I struggle with that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty sure they made them easier. I know in the program ones they did. I actually have not done this first one yet. I've thought about doing it just because I know it's a good strategy, but I'm always like, you know what? If I fail it, I'll be sad, so I'm going to skip straight to the end because I know I can usually beat that. And it's weird. Like, if I can beat the last one, I should be able to beat that one. Here, we're going to go a hitter again, obviously. And Brian Reynolds, because they're all around the same, Brian Reynolds will do good against a righty or lefty, no matter which one the final one is. And Nerves of Steel, I'm going to do this one, actually. That actually might be good, because if they throw an inside pitch, maybe it's more likely to hit me. Let's replace the increased pitch velocity. I like that one. There we go. So this is a showdown versus future stars Alex Reyes. Again, veteran difficulty. Like I said, I'm pretty sure all these are on veteran. If we can get this done, there's 500 more stubs, making it to 950 total that we've gotten so far. 2,000 XP, which is big. That's a lot of XP as well. And then the silver player pack, which is going to be minimum 300 stubs right there. So we're going to try to get this done. I'm actually curious to see if there's any runners on base, what the score is, stuff like that, just because I know so there's 1 runner on. So if you hit a home run, you tie it. So they're definitely a little bit easier than some of the previous showdown stuff like that. Now for me, I take a different approach in this showdown versus the final one, right? This boss versus the final boss. I'm looking for pitches down the middle. That's pretty much down the middle. I didn't react super well to it. But I'm looking for pitches down the middle. I'm not waiting until 2 strikes, because you only have 12 ounce, right? You don't have enough ounce to work with to really bring down his energy or anything. So what I like to do is just look for a pitch down the middle and try to drive it. If I don't get one down the middle, even if it looks like it's going to be a strike down here, I'm not going to swing, because I might have been jammed. So if I think I can hit it, I will. Otherwise, I'm just, looking straight down the middle. And Barry Larkin wins the showdown for me. I will say, it's honestly not a bad idea to watch until 2 strikes anyways. Even in this one, even if you're not going to be wearing the pitcher down, you can still draw a good amount of walks. Like, I think I drew 2 or 3 walks maybe. I'm not sure. But I drew a few. And the winning run, I think, got on base because of a walk. So it definitely can be helpful. And if, maybe you find yourself struggling in those final boss moments, then I would say, hey, maybe try drawing some walks if you can. Don't swing until 2 strikes. See if the computer will walk you. So we're not getting any runs onto the final showdown, but we get a gold player. Oh, David Peralta, man. I think David for me. Yeah, David Peralta, I love his swing. I'm hoping that we can get somebody. I forgot to put Brian Reynolds in my lineup, by the way. I'm hoping that we can get a right-handed pitcher for the final one. That'd be pretty nice. And then exit velocity boost on 0011 and 22 counts. Normal swings. I'm pretty sure that means X. So this is a good one. Let's see if it's better than any we have. Batters, yeah, I'm going to replace Nerves of Steel. I don't really get hit by pitches too often. I think if it's going to hit him, it's going to hit him. And now if we are in a 2-2 count, because I'm watching until 2 strikes, that's where this one's going to come in for me, hopefully. So I'm going to open this pack and just see what our silver is, how many stubs he's worth. I will say I have seen people pull Mike Trout from this pack. It's 1 in 399 chance for a diamond, 1 in 50 for a gold, but I have seen Mike Trout pulled out of this pack. We're hoping for something good. It's good. Oh, we actually got a gold. Hey, that's my first time getting one of these packs and not getting a silver. So right there, by doing those extra moments and doing that extra boss, even though it did take some extra time, I'm able to get some extra stubs with Whit Merrifield right there. A nice extra 2,000. So it was worth it for me from that time. So now I'm going to use the options button on the controller to skip to the final showdown. I'm going to need to score 12 runs, get to 16 so I can beat him, and it's going to be Kyle Wright. Now Kyle Wright is a righty if I'm not mistaken. I faced him one time before and he was throwing meatballs down the middle, I will say, but I'm going to try to get the best guys in my lineup against righties. So Adam Dunn, I want my best hitters to get the most at bats. I don't really care if I have like my best power hitter right leading off, because I just want to get them as many at bats as possible. So I'm going to sort it by my best hitters. I'm going to get Barry Larkin in there because he does have that 113 contact versus righties. Still have him up higher. But then David Peralta, let's see. So Brian Reynolds, switch hitter, a little bit better than Jason Kipnis, or I should say a little bit worse. And obviously Al Garcia, pretty good against righties. But we're going to check to see if there's any lefties that might be better, might have just a lot of power or something. So Joe McCarthy, my only lefty there. On the bench, we have Matt Joyce, 68, Trent Grisham, and for right now, I'm going to put Matt Joyce. Okay, I'm going to switch him out with Avisail Garcia. Now, with that being said, maybe I'll pinch hit Avisail for my pitcher because we're going to have to make sure to be doing that as well, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use Trent or Avisail yet. Probably Avisail just because I feel like he's going to get on base more often, especially for the top of my lineup, but either way, I think it would work out, and I'm probably going to show you guys either every hit/ounce in this showdown or just show you guys the entire thing. I'm not 100% sure yet. So I'm just going to show you guys my strategy in action for at least the first batter. So I watched until 2 strikes because his energy is super high to start, and I watched until 2 strikes. I don't know if I would say every batter. I definitely do for the first few, even if I get a pitch down the middle, because, you know, sometimes I'll get perfect line out, stuff like that. And I just like to watch until 2 strikes, until usually for me his energy's in. I like to do it until the yellow. Sometimes I wait a little bit longer, the red or even Anna energy. It just really depends on how I'm doing, how I'm feeling that day, and kind of what the situation's like. But like, my hand's not even on the controller. They are not even on the controller, and we already have a base runner on. And we got guys that can drive him in, including Kyle Schwarber here. So I'm actually going to watch. I was going to say I'm going to watch until, or watch with you guys until he doesn't walk me, but it's looking like with that first pitch strike that he's probably going to throw another one. He is. So now I'm just looking for something to hit. If it looks like it's going to be a strike, I'm probably swinging away, and I want to try to make sure I'm not grounding into a double play, though. We don't want to be chasing pitches down low. Like, I will take a strikeout looking if it's kind of a borderline pitch, because I definitely don't want to ground into a double play. Base runners are important, and we're able to sneak that one through the hole. So I'm thinking that I'm going to show you guys just, you know, maybe all my hits or ounce, just show you guys the result of every at bat. But I don't think anybody probably wants to sit here, at least not today, and watch me watch until 2 strikes, right? I feel like y'all probably want to see all the action from the showdown. That's a good pitch, man. It's tough for me to lay off sometimes. I will say I'm not perfect at waiting until 2 strikes, right? Like, if I got a pitch down the middle right there for that one, there's a chance I might have swung, just because it's so tempting, especially with a card like Bryce Harper, where he has these insane stats versus righties. And if we get one to drive, it's always nice to try. Now it's 2-2, though, and we got to protect. Protecting, look at that, man. I'm missing it. It's like down, it's pretty much down the middle, and we're having a warning track fly out. It's okay, though. Like, we got plenty of ounce to work with. It's nice that we got those 4 extra runs that we don't have to get now, and that gives us a little bit of leeway to maybe get some more ounce or to not hit as well. Barry Larkin pitched down the middle. Perfect. I decided to swing. Oh, yo, I thought it was going to be caught. I literally thought it was going to be caught, and I was about to say, see, that's why even, you know, on an 0-0 count like it was right there, sometimes I don't swing on a pitch down the middle, but it ended up working out. But it was almost a perfect out. Like, that does happen. David Peralta, wow, grand slam. Hey, man, I'm getting pitches to hit. It's hard, especially on veteran difficulty. All-star, it's a little bit easier for me to lay off, but on veteran, getting a pitch down the middle or like a very hittable pitch, like, it flies off the bat for the most part. Oh, wow, Jason Kipnis with another home run. Hey, and that's run number 9. That's, oh, wait. I thought it was going to be just a fly out, but this is the thing about veteran, man. Like, the ball really does fly off the bats. Oh, man. I'm swinging at the first pitch every time, but, like, this is the thing. When I said Kyle Wright was throwing meatballs, this is what he was doing the first time I faced him in one of these. I skipped straight to the end, and it was just fastball, pretty much down the middle. Oop. Also, make sure you're paying attention. Like, I sometimes will let my pitcher have 2 at-bats before I take him out, so We're going to take him out and wait, 65 power, 63. Yeah, we're going to do Avisail Garcia. I'm fine with that if I'm going to be honest, man. I hit righty on righty pretty well. Lefty on lefty, I think I struggle with a little bit more than righty v righty. Avisail Garcia, man, my pinch hitter. Maybe I should have gone with somebody else. Adam Dunn, yo, that's a good piece of hitting on an 0-2 count. Man, I was protecting. It looked like it was going to be close, and he's able to get an RBI double. Now we're only 6 runs away from beating this moment, and we've only used 2 of our outs. Schwarber, there's me chasing one, though. Look at that changeup. I'm chasing it, but it scored a run, so it was a productive out. I'm okay with getting an out like that as long as I'm not grounding into a double play. Double plays drive me crazy when I'm doing this. I always get kind of frustrated with myself if I ground into a double play. Bryce Harper, I just struck out. It's not often that I strike out in the showdown. That curveball got me. Barry Larkin destroys that home run. 15-13. Bases are clear with 16 outs remaining. David Peralta with a base hit. A home run makes it so we only need 1 more run. Jason Kipnis up the middle. Now a home run wins us this showdown. Brian Reynolds, no double play. Hey, stop it. I actually grounded into a double play. I'm so sad. I hate doing that. I chased a pitch too on an 0-0 count. See, I'm not even using my own advice. If I was using my own advice of watching until 2 strikes unless it's down the middle. Oh, what am I doing? See, if I was using my own advice, we probably would have won the showdown by now. But instead, I'm chasing pitches, swinging that stupid stuff. Avisail Garcia going to drive in a run. Actually, do I risk it here? There's no point in sending him, right? Because if we're for some reason, I doubt we would have been, but if we're for some reason thrown out, that's a wasted out, right? We got 12 outs to go. Wow, I've really done bad the last 4 or 5 outs. Adam Dunn, it drives in a run. It's a productive out, I guess, but I'm still doing way worse than I started off. Wow. It's a home run. Now we're just 1 run away from beating this moment. Showdown, whatever. Harper beats the showdown for us, and if we had not gotten those 4 extra runs, okay, it would only be 15-12 right now, and we wouldn't have had as good of hitters and everything. So it's definitely nice to do. It makes it a little bit easier on yourself if you are, you know, in fact, getting those extra runs, extra players, stuff like that. Plus, we got a gold, and we got extra stubs, and just overall extra XP. So it ended up working out really well for us in the end, and we got the stage 2 vouchers that we can put towards any NL team, and we got another silver. He's only like 250k, but, you know, we got another card. So that definitely helps. I will definitely take that. And I'm hoping this video helps you guys at least a little bit. I'm thinking I might make, you know, a stage 2 general tips talking about March to October, exchanges, stuff like that. So if you guys want to see, you know, a more general stage 2 Team Affinity tip, definitely let me know. This one was more so focused on the showdown, obviously, but I'm definitely interested to hear to see if you guys would like to. And if you have any other tips or anything, just leave them in that comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, social medias, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.